Thor, Ragnarok, 2017. After the Battle of Sokovia N1, Thor's quest for information about the Infinity Stones leads him to the Surtur, from whom he learns that his brother Loki has been impersonating their father Odin since the Dark Elf conflict. Surtur taunts Thor with knowledge of the coming Ragnarok, the foretold end of Asgard that Surtur will bring about when he unites his crown with the eternal flame that burns beneath the city, but Thor defeats Surtur and claims his crown, seemingly forestalling the prophecy. Thor returns to Asgard and exposes Loki's deception, before traveling with him to Earth to recover Odin. With the help of Stephen Strange, they locate their father in Norway, only to discover him on the verge of death. With Odin's passing, his firstborn daughter, Hela, former leader of Asgard's conquering armies and Thor's elder sister, is able to escape the prison Odin sealed her in when her ambitions became too great. She destroys Mjolnir, and when Thor and Loki attempt to flee through the Bifrost, she pursues, hurling them out of it and setting them adrift in time and space. Hela goes on to conquer Asgard, slaying its army, resurrecting its ancient dead to serve as her minions, and appointing Skurge as her executioner. Heimdall is able to prevent her army from spreading to other realms by stealing the sword that controls the Bifrost, and begins evacuating the citizens of Asgard. Thor and Loki crash land on the planet of Surtur. Loki ingratiates himself with the planet's ruler, the Grand Master, while Thor is captured by one of the Grand Master's enforcers, an Asgardian former Valkyrie, and forced to compete in his gladiatorial contest of champions. The champion of the games proves to be the Hulk who, having kept Bruce Banner trapped for 2 years, engages Thor. Thor is almost able to defeat when he taps into his powers over thunder, however the Grandmaster fixes the fight, allowing the Hulk to win. Following the bout, Thor attempts to convince Hulk and Valkyrie to help him escape and save Asgard, but neither are willing. Thor escapes on his own and locates the Quinjet that brought the Hulk to the planet, but the Hulk, wanting Thor to stay, follows and damages it. Thor accidentally activates a recording of Natasha Romanoff in the Quinjet's computers, which turns Hulk back into Bruce Banner. The Grandmaster orders Valkyrie and Loki to track Thor and Banner down, but the pair come to blows, and Loki forces Valkyrie to relieve a vision of the deaths of her fellow Valkyrie at the hands of Hela in ancient times. Valkyrie then decides to help Thor, and takes Loki captive to prove her goodwill. Unwilling to be left behind, Loki provides the group with access codes that will let them steal one of the Grandmaster's ships. They then liberate the planet's gladiators who, led by Korg and Meek, stage a revolt. Loki inevitably tries to betray his brother, but Thor anticipates his betrayal and pacifies him, leaving him behind as he, Valkyrie, and Banner depart Surtur. Loki is later found by the gladiators and joins them in fleeing the planet aboard the Grandmaster's personal ship. Thor, Valkyrie, and Banner arrive on Asgard just in time to interrupt Hela's assault on Heimdall's evacuation. Valkyrie and Banner face Hela's hordes, with Banner becoming the Hulk again to fight the Fenris Wolf. Loki and the gladiators arrive soon after and join the fight, their massive ship providing a means of escape for Asgard's citizens, who a repentant Skurge sacrifices his life to protect. Thor fights Hela but loses an eye, whereupon he has a vision of Odin that informs him Mjolnir was only ever a means of focusing his power, and that he was not beholden to it. With this knowledge, Thor is able to unleash the full force of his lightning on Hela, knocking her back, but proving unable to fully defeat her. Thor realizes that, with the people of Asgard already safe, the only way to stop her is to allow the prophecy of Ragnarok to come to pass. While he and Valkyrie hold Hela off, Loki places Surtur's crown in the eternal flame. Surtur is reborn and destroys both Asgard and Hela while Thor and the others escape aboard the stolen ship. Thor is crowned king and decides that they will rebuild Asgard on Earth. In a mid-credits scene, Thor and Loki are discussing whether the latter will be welcome on Earth when a larger spaceship appears before theirs. In a post-credits scene, the Grandmaster attempts to placate his angry former slaves by calling the revolt a draw.